It's going to take, with the course that was plotted and at hard burn, it's going to take you a day and a half in the ship to get them from Lazarus to Boros there.
How long would it take us to see the wave to Lenore?
Yeah, I was just going to ask.
You're close. Yeah, you're close enough that it'd be pretty much instant.
No. Tell her to meet us. Hell yes.
We need her out of his bay as soon as possible.
Lock onto our signal and proceed at all possible haste.
Yeah.
By any means necessary.
Haste is overrated.
The Lenore acknowledges your signal and lock on to your current course and will head your direction.
I'm wondering if we should ask her to treat Niska as hostile. Maybe not that far.
Not yet.
If Niska tries to detain you, use any means necessary.
Oh no, she's not on Ezra. You guys have her head to Boros. She's on a neighboring planet right now. So
Okay. Never mind. All right.
She's a couple hours away from Ezra right this instant, but
yeah, she's. So with her proceeding towards us and us going towards her, how much time should that knock off?
Ooh. She got a really good dice roll too. Well, if it's going to take you a day and a half at hard burn, and she's now hard burning towards you, you're essentially going to cut that in probably less than cut that. See, so that.
Oh man, it's that math problem. If train A leaves,
God, that's the problem.
Leaves its station.
If target A is going at 80 miles per hour and target B is heading direct south at 60 miles an hour, at what point will they meet in the middle? And who is the driver?
Shut down there. We're going to call it 15 hours until you guys meet in the space between the Georgia system where Ezra is and the Red Sun system where Lazarus is. So you're kind of be in the space between.
Okay. We can return this ship without actually being on it, can't we? Don't we just have to program the coordinates in and just send it on its way? Can't we do that?
Do that, yeah. Yeah.
We need to be prepared for her to assume we're done and she expects payment shortly after.
We'll leave a recording indicating that circumstance has placed us elsewhere. Assuming, of course, she doesn't have it's bugged, held back.
Alright. So you guys are racing across streaking across the verse. We'll cut over to Ezra. Your broadcasts are having quite a bit of getting quite a bit of traction so far. Yeah, a while ago you monitored Lenore leaving orbit and heading towards Boros. Then she lands on Boros, is kind of waiting. It looks like. But your people report that Pandora's Fury has left Boros and is now streaking towards the Red Sun system at hard burn.
Okay. That's fine. I'm not gonna stop anything they do.
It's become a chess match.
It's going to sacrifice that bishop and change after our queen.
Kind of like now he just wants to see what we do.
All right. So
I want to see if I have any footage of Ben.
God, you asshole.
Advanced.
Stop it, you diabolical jerk!
We're trying not to hate you, but come on. You're making it difficult.
Well, This is new.
He's a criminal overlord.
I'm a criminal master.
Sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Yes. Just wait till I start monologuing.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, you don't want to do
Wait.
that. Monologuing has proved to be really pretty fatal in this game.
That's
That could be a big misstep on your part.
And I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Bam!
I
Shotgun through the face.
I think I figured it out. John is mine went blank. Never mind. Sorry. Move on.
Oh, okay, because I thought your screen froze up or something.
Yeah, I thought my internet connection hung up. It's like, what? John's what? What is it? Oh, okay. Never mind.
John is Lee Jansen.
Well, you guys said I couldn't bring him back. I guess there were no rules on you guys bringing him back. You guys just told me that I couldn't bring him back.
At some point, I just imagined like pulling a face mask off. Haha! I knew you were gonna be here.
The Mission Impossible mask and just kind of rips it off.
Yep.
It's all like, ha-ha! It's like, damn it! Why won't you die? Alright. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting.
Oh, the secret chat's started already.
Whatever gives you that idea?
When you get incredibly happy,
I am a broken, twisted individual. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just the way that it's just the way that it is.
Bryce is doing cartwheels behind his desk.
Bryce is just happy.
Oops.
Oops. Alright. So, yes, it is 15 hours later. You guys have had some time. Well, you guys have had time to rest if you so desire, I suppose. Of course, news is kind of streaming out of Lazarus. The church, of course, is quite upset about the revelations from from Niska's political ad about the alleged murder of Monkey and Grace. Of course, they're demanding answers. Demanding to know if they really are dead. Those pictures looked really, really convincing. And if they are dead, they demand that the remains be turned over for proper interment still, and they want justice. Kind of things they've been demanding ever since those ads broke out. Now that it's 15 hours later, there is rumblings coming from inside the church membership itself that protests are about to begin. There's talk of trying to shut down large swaths of the Capitol in an attempt to drag answers out of the government. The government itself has gone into crisis mode, and while they have not outright denied the allegations in Niska's ads, saying that they are looking into the situation and promise full disclosure when they have answers. There's rumors continue to persist that the vice president has vanished, but the government, of course, has denied that that's true. That no, the vice president has not disappeared. That's just some speculation and irresponsible reporting kind of stuff that you hear when these things happen. From your Niska, from your inside source there at the presidential palace where Jed currently is. Jed, of course, is enraged by this whole thing. Very, very angry. And is rumored to be preparing a major speech that he says will set the record straight and will clear this whole thing up.
So did we ever get a clear view of if Jed was actually Jed or if Jed was a clone of Jed?
You guys do not know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we are out of time with regard to that investigation. It doesn't matter if he is or isn't, because if it isn't, then if it is a clone, then Jed's reputation is done. There is no way he can come back from this because we can't salvage it. And if he is Jed, then we still have to deal with him. So, well, we still have to remove him if possible. So, 6-1, half dozen the other.
Exactly. No word on if he is clone Jed or actual Jed, and really no indication as to what his motivation was here.
Right. This is strange. We still don't even know why all of this is happening.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of him. He wasn't terribly forthcoming during the conversation between Alex and himself there in the wake of Monkey's death there in the underground room there.
Yeah.
All right, we make the switch.
Yeah. So 15 hours of flight later, with tensions definitely rising quickly on Lazarus. There's also starting to be some reaction from Lazarus's allies expressing concern over the sudden talk of unrest and instability in Lazarus's government.
As bad as it is to say, this is momentarily good. Hey, Bourbon.
Yeah.
How fast can Pandora's Fury go? I'm just curious. No particular reason.
Pandora's Fury is one of the faster ships in the verse, so. And
Tweet.
she's got that booster thing still attached to it somewhere. Yeah. But yeah, after 15 hours of flight, Pandora's Fury is appears on your screens, the edge of your radar bubble there, and you guys are closing in fast.
All right, is that the
character sheet?
No problem.
all right?
So I assume Lenore transmits, happy to see you.
Yeah, we're kind of glad to be back too. Yeah,
kind of a thing there.
This was weird. Let's not do this again. Don't like the ships anymore.
No one's good as Lenore.
This time she didn't get stolen by pirates. I mean, you got that going for you.
That and all my stuff is here, so.
No one can beat
Stop
Lenore.
taking all my stuff.
All right, let me conduct a little bit of some business there while you guys. I'm not gonna make you roll for the docking. It's pretty straightforward. There's nothing going on here in space there, so you guys are easily able to link up with them with Pandora's Fury.
All right. Well, I leave all of QB's stuff there and take only what we brought. and get the heck off. Program the return coordinates and leave a message. Hey, listen, yeah, we're gonna pay you, but we got a thing with a thing, so we'll be in touch.
That was nice and non-specific.
That's that's the long and short of it, really.
And we don't.
I think she knows we're busy. Put it mildly.
Yeah, we didn't want to send that message while we're on her ship. Luckily, a self-destruct somewhere on there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Did we have some of her crew pilot our ship
No,
at some point?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so, but I was making sure.
Definitely had a self-destruct on our ship, too.
Yeah.
Exactly. We were going to dry dock in a second and be disassembling this thing.
Yes.
Like, tear it all apart. It's all bad.
Take it apart, every screw, every nut, every bolt. Okay.
Again.
And then interrogation for everyone.
Hey.
I can see why Brandon went paranoid.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find myself wondering, maybe Jed is suffering from an illness.
I honestly don't care at this point.
No, I don't imagine. No, I don't imagine you doing that. And
We're saving Janice.
I do not
And
mean
that's
to suggest. Okay.
We're saving Janice, and then I'm killing him.
Priorities.
Yeah. We'll
Good.
make sure the kid's safe. I owe that much to Jonah. And then I'm going to kill Jed, even if it kills me to try. I almost deciding to go into reverse space.
Oh. That would be messy.
No, I mean, I'm just seeing that mentality, how he was. It's pretty much, I'm doing this. You guys can either join me or get off my ship. I almost see Alex almost to that point.
Yeah. Like I said, my response was, okay.
Yeah, I think he is sick with that. There's no cure either.
Oh, if only I could let some of my customers know that.
I'm afraid you're gonna die.
With that disease riddled throughout your body and person.
Oh, what was that one?
Yeah. I'm gonna kill him, and I might feel bad if we find out he was, just sick, but maybe probably not.
Cranial rectitis. Head up your ass.
Yeah. Craniorectal inversion.
There you go.
Tragic when that happens.
Yeah.
Know the signs.
There should be a telethon about that. Hosted by Conway West.
Kanye West, yeah.
Conway?
Conway.
I like Conway West, actually. Just because you're such a jerk, we're going to get your name wrong.
No, I think he's hosting the one for douchebags.
Hey, there's no need to get insulting to douchebags.
That's right, he was a douchebag, so sorry.
So sorry. Didn't mean to insult the douchebags.
Yeah, how are we doing the Janice thing? Extraction.
That's our next location, and I imagine we sneak in and
Ash and grab.
go get him.
That's true. When do we really ever plan?
I
Or at
mean-
least follow our plans, so.
It's Real, yeah, exactly. Whenever we plan, it goes out the window the moment we encounter the first bit. Wait, no, that's not true. We did plan one, and we pretty much mopped that up real quick. When we were sieging that ship.
Ah.
That time.
Yeah, that plan went off without.
Oh, that plan.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a long time ago though. It's been a minute.
Been a while.
But yeah, we're going straight to that moon, and
That's no moon.
So
That's a battle station.
we're flying quiet, like we were never there, and then we sneak on, and then we grab him, and then
I'm sorry, when has that ever worked well?
one of these days it'll work.
I don't think this is one of those days.
If we
Keep trying and trying.
Eventually it will work.
Hey, can
Practice.
Twist is still on board, right?
Yeah.
Between Twist and Lenore, I don't know if this is possible. Can we like broadcast a signal so we look like another ship?
You want a fake ID?
Yeah. Just so when they see us coming, they think we're just maybe a cargo vessel or one of theirs, all the way to the point we're docking. I mean, or do they get a visual, obviously? But
Yeah, I was just saying, unfortunately, Pandora's Fury doesn't look like any other ship.
well, I think if
Yeah.
we're going so fast, by the point they see us, it's too late to stop us.
Well, the
And
problem with coming in too fast is that they will see us.
Hmm.
Because they'll be like, why is that ship coming in too fast?
that cargo ship seems to be coming right for us. We should be concerned about that.
Can we do what was it that Wash did when they invaded Niska's thing? They came in blind and then pretty much like crashed into the docking bay.
Well,
It's like
yeah.
they blinded the sensors so they couldn't even tell, or something like that.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
try that.
So we look on like
Don't be
visual.
flying in blind on this ship.
Well, I'm sure Lenore could fashion a signal that would, in fact, blind their sensor array, though that's not suspicious. But yeah, that would probably work.
And
Well, if they're not looking for us, they won't
Yeah,
see
but
us.
they won't be able to see anything.
They are going to be looking for us.
It'll be the lack of being able to see anything that might upset them, which is, I guess, I have to think about this.
And it's a little different animal than, since it's a military military base rather than privately owned Skyplex. But
True.
like I said, it would mask it as you approaching, but it would set off some alerts that, hey, we've got we've got an uptick in interference in our sensor array.
I mean, the actual ship, obviously that's too familiar to a lot of people on Lazarus, and you can alter the transponder signals, project something. But if they see us, then
Right.
it hits the fan.
I guess that's probably the best option, so at least they don't know we're coming until we're right up on them in visual range, and gives them less time to prepare.
Pandora doesn't have any shuttles, do they?
Is the entire moon covered in the sensor array? I mean, covered by the sensor array?
Well, no, I mean the military base is underneath one part of it, but the moon itself is kind of standard planetoid with towns and ports and whatnot there.
Why don't we just come in on a part that isn't necessarily covered by the array, and then sneak in? Once we're near the planet's surface, it gets somewhat harder, doesn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
Well, you could land in an area that's not affected by the array and then take the shuttle in.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah. And the shuttle would be easier to come in without being spotted, correct?
Yeah,
It's smaller, and you could use the terrain and whatnot.
I mean, I know nothing's 100%, but it's going to be probably a better chance of getting in closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I like that.
Do we know where he is on there, or?
Sadly, no.
Yeah, afraid you're gonna have to hack the internal comm system, well, security system, once we get there, in order to actually locate him, so we know where to go to get him from. Hopefully, we won't break in on the other side of the complex.
I mean, I heard stories of Twist doing something like that on some big major Alliance security base or something, right? Dad talked about it once.
Yeah.
she admits sadly.
I mean, we need the skills now.
Not easy.
No. But according to my dad, you're always just that good.
Get into almost anything if you know the combination. Or figure it out.
Okay. I get the feeling of a plan coming together.
Oh, horrors.
At least 12% of one.
Well, yeah, we always only have about 12% of the plan.
That's apparently all we need.
It's all
This is just a seat of your pants.
All you ever need.
I am Groot.
Everything you could ever want.
Three talking, shoot it.
Okay.
I'm so far behind on my Marvel movies. They release one every damn 6 months. After a while, it's hard to keep up.
And you can't watch them out of order either.
You can't watch them out of order. It's really frustrating.
Well,
If you're ever going to go back to one, you don't want to watch that one. If you're going to skip it entirely and never go back to it, then it's fine.
Okay. Well, I guess. There's nothing. How long? So it takes us 15 hours to get back, right?
yep. 15 hours to get back with Pandora's Fury.
Come up with 12% of
All right. Well, yeah, that's really about 12% of a plan.
Get some rest, take care of what you need to take care of, and I'm ready.
Smoke them if you got them. Take your pee break.
Work on actually Doc and Bourbon. I need you to keep working on that body for Lenore.
Okay.
No comment.
Unless you got any other projects.
Well, this was this. I was thinking about maybe fashioning a
Do this with the crew of the Rouse, of course.
mobile, self-transporting, relatively intelligent thermonuclear device, but I'll hold off on that.
Well, if it'll help us in this, do it. We can.
I was
You know,
being never mind.
I thought it would help with the mission, but okay.
Yeah, Captain's gone off the deep end. Okay.
You're also going to have to build a bay for her to recharge that thing too,
Yeah.
True.
or at least a plug-in.
they have Android charging stations at various space stations.
We use USB 3 throughout the ship.
Dang it, I think he would have a shopping center without
3
a charging.
batteries.
And she runs on one D-cell battery. That's awesome.
We'll plug her in next to the Prius.
All right. Well, and I guess I work while we head back into the dangerous place.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave this place.
Hey, Bourbon, how far along are you with the? Never mind.
With the what?
I was gonna say how far along are you with the AI body, but it occurred to me that you've been as busy as the rest of us. So
Haven't been in the ship.
precisely, because oh wait, he hasn't had a chance to do anything any more than I have. So Captain wants a status report.
I got something that looks a little bit like Bender if you want it. But...
Now I'm saying bite my shiny metal ass.
I don't think Lenore would be happy with that.
Probably.
I don't know what this phrase means, but I feel like I'm compelled to say it. I need to demand that you bite my shiny metal ass. I don't understand why.
And now I'm going to steal your wallet.
And any other valuables you may have. Alright. So, crew begins its 15-hour trip back to Lazarus space. Niska, you I don't know how you'll take this, but there's been a bit after ever increasing angry rhetoric from the church. It appears that cooler heads have prevailed. Maybe, who knows? But they seem to have kind of eased back from their from how agitated and angry that they were. They are still upset and still want justice, but the calls for protests in the capital seem to have died down.
Is Jed still planning his broadcast?
Yes. Jed is still planning his broadcast.
Okay.
Because the church is still upset, and now there's talk that a couple of the key members of the senior members of the Senate are talking about an inquiry to figure out just what the hell is going on. If nothing else, than to try and kind of pacify the church by making it look like what they're doing something.
Okay.
So,
I called on to my my guy. How's the work coming in that thing?
it's going well. We're going to have it ready for you, sir.
Excellent.
Equipment's all primed. I think you'll be very pleased with what we have for you, sir.
Now, William, don't shake your head no.
You know what? I'm typing my secret message right now.
Fuck you.
Why? I need to know why this is happening. Alright, so 15 hours later, Pandora's Fury is now nearing Lazarus space. If we are going to, why did I put the character sheets over there? Let me put this thing that I use all the time underneath all this other stuff. That's not very bright. I didn't like that. All right.
Oops.
That looks a bit chippy there all of a sudden. Okay, so if we're going to mask the transponder frequency, we're going to need a programming role from you there, Twist. So intelligence of D10, your talent of D6, your programming of D12. Then where is the character sheet? Never around when I really need to. That's where it is. There it is. Intelligence is that. Alright.
Fucking kidding me. Ooh, a 9.
10.
10, sorry.
I didn't know you could roll that low.
I didn't either. Surprise.
Yeah, it's an off day for everything.
She rolled the one. She rolled the 1. Can she get a plot point? Oh, wrong game. Sorry.
Wrong game.
I'll buy that. Add it to the Doom pool.
I don't know what those words mean, but okay.
That's from the Marvel game.
I'm like, okay,
And
things we're referencing.
they have a doom pool. I mean, really?
I like the way it sounds.
Just call it the depression pool.
Well, we can if you want.
12%.
Do that. All right, so you said you rolled a 9 over there.
Yeah.
10.
10.
All right.
Okay,
10.
4, a 5, and a 1 is 10.
Math is hard.
Sorry, I've been sitting out in the sun all day drinking.
So have I. I was at a baseball game.
Interesting.
I was not.
The problem is she was at work, but.
Actually, it's my day off work.
Hmm.
It's at a friend's house.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go to work today.
Work? What's this work you speak?
All right. So. So, well, as far as you're concerned, things are pretty well masked. See how that turns out.
Oh.
All right. So we'll go to that next. Doctor, this thing that you're doing in private chat, are you you want to hide its origin or not?
Yes.
Doctor.
Doctor. Alright. So
Hear and more if I feel a slight explosion. I quickly chime up. Everything's fine. Click.
You might experience some turbulence and blow up.
I'm gonna head over to wherever Doc is.
So in that case, if you could give me, let's some let's do it like this. Give me intelligence and covert, then, Doctor. See how that goes.
I'm doing subterfuge.
Yeah, subterfuge will work here.
Alright, so that is that. And I'll throw in some plot points. Let's throw in 4.
Alright.
Hopefully it'll matter. Oh, I'm glad I did that.
Wow.
Alright. So, you guys are approaching. The moon is not reacting to you. And then, from an unknown origin point, and this way you'd be aware of this too, given your state of monitoring of things. From an unknown origin point, Lazarus is subjected to yet another broad wave. However, this one, rather than being any kind of political ad or anything like that, is a transmission purporting purporting isn't the right word here. Is a transmission that claims to have the identities of a number of spies belonging to Boris Niska, currently in operation on Lazarus, revealing their identities and what they look like.
Oh, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Finally.
No.
Something's working to our advantage.
I'm gonna have to give him the withdraw order.
All right. But so that happens. Your spies acknowledge their orders to withdraw and start attempting to make their way off world. No easy task, but. Lazarus security forces are quick to disavow any knowledge of Broadwave or where it came from, but pledge to look into these accusations and have started attempting to round these people up.
What's the name of that one gang?
The Greek. The Roger Syndicate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who Bourbon's father's in charge of.
I'm gonna see if we can trace the leak to them.
Man.
Fun. See, where are...
Let the double dealing and backstabbing begin.
Right. I knew I should have hired Tyrion Lannister. He's good at this.
Wonder what role that's going to be.
William, did you finally see the season finale of Game of Thrones?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So... All right. So from you, Boris, let's have. Yep. Let's have intelligence and streetwise and friends in low places. Well, that's happening. So how are you guys just flying casually on Pandora's Fury? Any special approaches or just acting like you belong here?
No sneak, shouldn't we?
We're landing outside of the security sensor, and then we're going to take the shuttle in?
Yeah.
Yeah, so land far away.
Just kind of casually coming around one side of the moon.
Yep.
We'll be casually coming around one side of the moon.
Which is a random cargo ship.
Sauntering nicely.
Away from the base, not anywhere towards it.
Flying casual? Yes, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Flying casual.
Flying stealthily if we can.
Parts for the Sanctuary Moon?
Well, flying casual doesn't require roll. If there's a stealthiness, I need to know so that way I can have a roll here.
Well, fine. We're flying with the fake transponder, so trying to look non-important.
All right.
So casually.
Casual. All right. So you guys are casually. No one here reacts to you. There's no scramble or anything like that. Just general, just the usual traffic from traffic. The usual radio traffic from port control directing traffic and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no military response or alerts or anything like that, so you guys seem to be free to land wherever you want to land.
Well, in that case, let's land in the docking bay. You probably shouldn't do that. Just saying.
Yeah.
They can lock it down.
They might actually look at the ship and go, doesn't it say Pandora's Fury on the side of it?
No, it doesn't.
Those. Wait, doesn't it match that warrant we have?
That's Pauline's Fury.
When I look at that spray paint in a certain kind of way, it looks like they spray painted over something that looks like Pandora's Fury. And put, we are not.
Pandora's Purry.
Alpaca Delivery LLC.
Totally different shit.
So spray the S in the front. And just
Yep. And make that have a B. Totally different ship.
It's not the ship that you think it is, though.
No.
Not the ship you're looking for.
That ship that made the blow-ups run to 14 parsecs?
Wow.
No, that's not that ship.
So, yeah, we're landing somewhere that would not be noticed and taking the shuttle in.
All right, so yeah, you were able to land without any kind of without any incident. Find a nice, quiet place because while the moon does have settlements, it's not completely covered in cities or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Excellent.
So you guys are now on Dora.
Alright.
I'm loaded. Every weapon I have, I can carry.
Doc grabs his med pack and the gun and.
Guess we're bringing Twist because we need some access to get Peters once we get there.
Bourbon coming.
You're pretty good with that shotgun, even when you shoot the wrong person.
Wow.
That was kind of.
We'll have him go in front.
Wow.
I'll be right behind you.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I'll be in front right behind you.
Wow.
It's a little tense.
It might be. Yeah. Right now, we're even mean to each other right now. We're so stressed out. It's like Captain's in a slightly murderous mood.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's gonna die all of a sudden.
Nobody's smiling.
Clearly not.
Seen my tagline, right?
And we seem to be on the gonna go.
You're gonna eat Jed.
Gonna rape him and eat him, not necessarily in that order. Really?
Just a general idea, not any specifics.
I don't
You got the general idea of raping him and eating him?
More of the killing and maiming.
I don't know. The Reavers are real big on the whole raping and eating/raping, depending on their mood.
You have a cat on your lap, Mike.
There's a cat on my lap.
Hey, Buster. Huh.
Well, suddenly he's much happier than he was about 5 seconds ago.
You're going to keep that leg up like that, aren't you?
Thanks for making me a seat, boss.
Definitely seems to work for him. You are annoying.
Who, me?
But I love you.
Don't let him fool you. He has an agenda.
There's an agenda there. Cats always have an agenda.
My agenda is to utilize your arm to soothe me, to make me happy, until it just about falls off, or until I lose interest, whichever happens first.
There.
So what is the plan here, guys? We've landed.
We board the shuttle and go. We're under a time crunch, as far as we can tell.
We are?
Only because the situation is what you call fluid.
I don't like deadlines.
And we are in what some people might refer to as a fog of, if not war, then a fog of tension. Minus the raping and eating.
Guess since I have to be clear on that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna run a game with this cannibalism unless we've got them. Unless we've got zombies involved here.
Minus the raping and eating.
I can tell you, if you actually eat your enemy after battle, it dissuades your future enemies.
It would actually even make Niska stop and go.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily want that to happen, but
Slight bit of disturbing about the idea of passing someone through your colon that keeps them from.
Actually ate him and made him watch. Yeah.
it's not dark enough.
Invite all the
in
church.
here.
Invite the church for the dinner.
So
No.
we can eat part of your liver and still keep you alive. Shockingly enough, we can eat one of your kidneys. You only need the other one to stay alive. You can be present for your own meal, as it were.
Wow. That went to a dark place quick.
Oh, okay. So we're boarding the shuttle.
Sorry.
I'm going to just push my snacks to the side. I mean, I don't think I need them anymore.
Yeah.
Down real quick.
Doc one always takes us there. I've noticed too. Yeah. All right.
You normally it's Bob, and you did it tonight.
Yeah, I did. But don't worry, Bob will completely one up that completely eventually here very soon.
I don't know if I can. You win.
Please, you're not even trying.
Bryce, as you were saying, we're flying in the shuttle.
Flying.
So yes, boarding the shuttle. So who else going on the secret mission? Is it all hands on deck, or?
Yep.
Guess we're leaving, what, Dario on board? Yeah, just Dario.
Who doesn't seem terribly opposed to this whole, no, I'll keep the ship warm.
You all go risk your lives. I'll sit here and talk to Lenore. Thank you.
Planning a secret coup with Lenore.
No, actually, it's worse than that. So, Lenore, so Dario, let's go back and talking about your other problems. So you're sure that your father does not understand who you really are?
If I may raise an objection to the Dario Stays Behind plan, I don't think anyone else has piloting.
Shuttle!
Crap.
You kind of need a pilot to fly the shuttle. And
Well, if I could do planetary vehicles, then we have a... Oh, we got no atmosphere, right?
no, there's atmosphere here. The only
we
problem
have
with that is that you only have this small mule and it only seats like a couple people.
Right. Yeah, we need.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the ship's gonna have to actually sit there and. Okay.
Lenore's on there, so she's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right. We've given
Yeah,
her full...
Lenore can totally fly your ship.
Yep. We'll name it give it a protocol. Protocol 12, Lenore, which is stay put, defend yourself. We'll be back soon. That's what that is.
Acknowledged. Good luck.
There.
See? It comes in handy with giving her control of the ship.
Yeah, because that won't bite us in the ass later.
No, of course not. These are never
All my control.
Come on. There's all your positivity.
positivity.
On this ship? Are you kidding me?
Do you live in the same verse we live in?
Things are going good.
Your planet's nearly at war. Niska is doing something. There's at least 1, 2, 3 planets that I can think off the top of my head. No, 4 if I include 5, 6 if I include the core worlds who want us just dead. Not little bit dead.
Pin.
Dead in capital letters.
I was only joking. Of course everything's going to go wrong. We're all going to die. I mean, I know that.
But give you your fantasy. Okay.
I was trying to get a little levity, right?
Yeah, we did laugh.
Totally fake laugh.
Oh, how we laughed about that.
We all fake laughed. And then followed by
Golf clap.
a golf clap.
Go. Yeah. Let's go kill some people.
Let's go kill some people.
Alright, so everybody boards the shuttle then, I take it.
Let's go get a teenager.
Yes. We leave the ship empty after just rejoining it.
Well, we really need to figure out where exactly we're going first, don't we?
We have a general layout of the base.
Well, you guys have been to this base before. This is where Martha Rising was being kept, and where the cryopods from Martha Rising were. So you guys, and so there's a crater in the valley. You know how to get to the base. Kind of where the general area of it is there. You've seen some of the inside of it, not all of it, but some of it.
Okay. So
Is it feasible that there might be an area that's less traffic, maybe less monitored? A
Yeah.
maintenance tunnel, so to speak, or something? Maintenance entrance. Where we can slide into there and hopefully not be noticed.
Do we really need to know where on the base he's being held?
right. So wherever we come in, we're gonna have to. First thing we have to do is find a terminal for you to be able to hack in.
Yeah.
You're just the R2D2 to the group.
Yes, but R2D2 is. It is true, but R2D2 is well loved. So there.
Oh. Are you implying she's not well loved?
No, it's just R2D2.
Because that's what I took it, But R2D2 is well loved.
No, not at all. I was talking to this.
Okay.
Anyway, moving along.
So, alright, so let's fly a shuttle then.
He went a little oversensitive.
So your mid-bulk piloting won't work here, so it's going to be your pilot, and as I recall, the shuttle is a D6. So make sure of that. Boat, flash and shuttle. Oh, D8. So the utility of the shuttle is D8, and your piloting of D6.
Seven. God damn. I forgot to take the parking brake off, sorry.
I'm serious?
It's a little rough there.
Well, it's as long as nothing challenges your flying, then it's average, whatever that means, for flying a shuttle.
Can I spend 4 plot points to get it up to 11?
Absolutely.
Turn it up to 11? Excuse me, just one moment.
This knob can in fact go to 11.
I'm going to wait.
What is this thing here?
Of course.
Okay.
Not exactly supportive, but... So you spent 4 plot points to bring your 7 up to an 11. Better dice rolls on my end. I don't know why the dice are betraying me so much tonight, but it's not working out for me too well. If anyone notices you, they don't react. You're able to approach the general area there. You see the crater that you landed at before, which was the way in that you guys took when you were brought up here to see Martha Rising. Sweeping over the area, you do see something that's kind of made to. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's have, from everyone who is looking out a window, let's have perception rolls. See what you can see.
Intuition or investigation count?
Investigation will count.
Well, probably intuition would not.
Perception. Does that go with alertness?
Yes, goes with alertness. I don't think intuition is going to help you here. It's more kind of a visual
It's more
type-based thing. So if you had sight or investigation or something like that, intuition I think is more dealing with people and whatnot.
That makes sense.
D6. This is gonna be ugly. Well,
Whoa!
I saw.
Oh, Mike, come on.
No.
Who's that guy in the window? Who is that?
Familiar.
Oh my God, we're gonna die! Wait, what?
This guy just outside the window looking back at me.
Let me get on the intercom.
Oh wait. I think. Never mind. I know that's me. Ha ha.
Down, let's go and Willie.
There's a man on the wing of his plane.
On the window. Goes out the window, gets his gun out, just starts firing off rounds. Like, well, they know we're here now.
Gets on the intercom. Attention, person outside.
Something on the wing.
All right, so our 12. Let's see. Now we'll go with. All right, Bourbon, with your 12, and it's a little easier for you because you are an engineer, so you can spot those things. It's pretty well concealed. Looks like a rock formation, not like next to the crater, but a decent distance away from the crater. It looks like a rock formation, but you're pretty certain that is some kind of maintenance hatch, what you guys are looking for.
I think I see it.
But now we do have the matter of the botch.
I was looking out a window.
You're going to argue with me?
I know.
No, it's over here!
I know.
For
So it's
some
not
reason,
like
he decided to wear the solid silver suit, reflective suit on the mission.
I'm sure that's
So I'm gonna put this in private chat.
Oh no. Oh
and
no.
Scroll back up here a bit. Stream.
You see Bob's room without Bob in it.
But sound mysteriously come from it, nonetheless. Get the ghost.
Ghost.
Did it sound mysteriously like somebody rummaging through a bag?
In fact, it does. You're absolutely right. How strange. What is he doing? I hate it when he's like this. He's been typing for quite some time with an evil grin. Makes me uncomfortable.
I suspect it's probably going to you.
Uh,
You see this.
See, you're doomed. No.
Crap.
You see Lee Jansen. Dun dun dun.
I see a dude holding up a sign that says Lee Jansen, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to identify him.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. A guy on the side of the road just gave me a thumbs up.
Your botch resurrected him.
It's a sign for the bird.
Fucking Evil Dead 2 when Evil Ash comes up. I live.
He's like Jason. He's slowly being reconstituted from all the failure.
You see a sign. Lee Jansen knows you're here.
No! But only I can see it? Yeah, that's bad. That's very bad.
He knows when you are sleeping.
So there is that happening.
Okay.
But yeah, so Bourbon has given you guys a target. What do you guys do?
That's an entrance. Let's land there and go through there.
Okay.
All right, so let's have another piloting roll, shuttle piloting roll from you to see how stealthy this landing is. It's going to be D68. Also, let's see. And for everyone except for the doctor on the shuttle, I also need perception rolls.
Same as last time.
Intuition will work here this time as well.
Yes, you do a perception.
Next step. Spending some plot points. Yeah.
That's 19.
Good heavens.
Jeez.
I did spend 3 plot points to get extra D6 in there.
Many lots.
And I rolled really high on everything.
Alright, so you guys with your rolls as you're coming in, notice that the doctor is does not appear to be feeling well.
Doc,
Okay.
what's wrong?
Hmm?
You look ill.
I'm fine.
You're not fine. You're not a good liar either.
How do you know I'm not a good liar?
I know you.
We're about to go on a pretty sensitive mission. What's
Yeah.
up?
I'm well aware.
This is not an acting up of your irritable bowel, is it?
I'm pretty sure it's not my irritable bowel. But thank you for your concern. I will be okay.
Last time you said that, we ran across your family and had a big old disaster with that. So
Last time I said it's not my irritable bowel, we ran across my family.
Yep.
I was saying that.
not there to bell, just
Hey, they were kind of
You
like
said
an
you were
irritable
fine.
bowel to the rest of us.
They were kind of like that. They do irritate the bowel. I've been around them a lot. So, since my bowels are fine, never mind. I have a solution. He pulls out a syringe, gives himself a shot. He takes a healthy dose of something.
self-medicating.
Woo! Alrighty. I feel much better now.
What are you doing?
Heroin will do that to you.
You hopped up on your meds again.
It's all speed.
Right.
And it's my own, mixture.
Well, that makes it better.
Fine. If you must know what's in it, yes, there is a mild
Stimulant?
amphetamine, as well as some painkillers and some anti-nauseas and something to help with the syncope and something to help with the numbness and the accelerated heart rate and the sweating.
Man, what was wrong with you?
I told you what was wrong with me.
What?
I'm sorry, I didn't tell you what was wrong with me.
What's wrong with you?
This is really not the time or place to go into this.
You sure?
Alright, fine. As we're getting ready to leave, I have a degenerative neurological condition that is incurable. Alright, so let's get this mission done.
Okay.
Well, as long as it's not serious.
Worst he'll do is what's the worst he can do? Kill me? Whoops, I'm sorry, gallows humor. Come on, somebody laugh. Assholes. Let's go.
Is it contagious?
No.
Is it habit forming?
What? The cocktail that I give myself? Who cares? Keeps me on my feet and mostly out of trouble, so I figure it's a win-win. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. I think he actually said that, though. That's the worst part.
Can we weaponize it, though? That's the real question.
Oh, no.
You guys can weaponize pretty much anything, so.
Actually, if you amp up the addiction levels about, say, a few %,000%, so that if you basically stand in the same room with somebody who's high on it, you're going to be hooked on it too, then sure, that works just fine.
Can we not discuss how to weaponize narcotics before the mission?
Sorry.
Let's save that for when we're driving from planet to planet.
No, sorry.
I'll say that from when we're in prison.
Minds off of what
Right.
Alright, so you want the pilot on the ship or you want him with you?
Well,
Ship.
we're here.
Well, I mean, I don't want to put you in unnecessary danger since you're the only one who gets back to the ship, but...
Well, you can always run.
Yeah, or shoot back. Dario has a gun. A big gun.
Yeah.
Pretty good with that gun, too.
I don't know the way I'm rolling tonight, it might not be a good idea for him to shoot it.
On second thought, we'd rather your parents not get involved with whatever it is that we're doing. When they show up and cranky, things go bad. So, yeah. Yeah. You stay here. So, the Reynoldses are on line 3. I'm not taking that call.
My son invaded a moon base? What?
That would be a point of pride. Actually.
That's true.
They would be like, well done, son.
They grow up so fast. Standing up to an oppressive government regime.
I remember the last moon base I invaded.
It was almost exactly like that one. About the same size and everything. Yeah. Warm fuzzies.
Except it was Moonbase Alpha. It wasn't really that much of a base.
All right, so we're sneaking in.
Yeah, let's keep you on the shuttle. Should we need someone to fly in and come get us quickly? That would be good to have that as a backup plan.
Okay.
So when we bring up the comm and scream help, just
I get that feeling that may be something in the plan that happens.
yeah. I'm sorry, I'm thinking a very panic Bugs Bunny. All right.
So everyone minus Daryl.
So Daryl stays on the shuttle, but Bourbon, Twist, Ben, and Alex are going to infiltrate this facility.
Sounds like a really crappy plan, but okay.
I think we're hitting the 12 of the 12% now.
This is as far as we thought.
As far as we got.
No, our next step is get to a computer terminal.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're at the 11 of our 12%. Silly me.
But we don't know how to get from 11 to 12. There's no thought in between there. It's just there's going to be a computer terminal at some point.
Well, actually, no. Hand Bourbon a acetylene torch. He's going to need it. He always needs these.
I would have thought he brought one, but okay, yeah.
I'm sure he did. He good with these things.
Acetylene torch, grenades, shotgun. It's standard gear.
Toolkit.
Data pad.
After you, Captain.
Bottle of bourbon.
Bourbon.
Molotov cocktail.
And
Yeah.
impeccable manners.
Yeah, I will. I don't know if chance. Open the door.
Is this a comb? What do you? Takes a comb with him on every mission.
I guess checking if there's any kind of security system on the door, but that I recognize. But
So we're looking examining the door here. Let's have.
this is
you,
probably
Alex.
wise.
Let's see. There it is. Let's have alertness and open locks. See what you can look at here.
Bump that up to D12. All right. That's a 16.
Yes. The door, of course, is locked. It has a rather stout lock on it, and there is a security system that should be bypassed first before you attempt to unlock this door.
Bourbon and or Twitch? Twist. I don't know why I said Twitch.
I didn't take any drugs. What are you talking about?
The streaming platform? I don't know if either of y'all would.
Might be both of them, actually.
Yeah.
One's mechanical and one is electronic. Or computerized.
What are we trying to do? Sorry.
Open the door.
Hello?
Open the door.
Technical security systems, or
Yeah, let's have intelligence and tech security here.
head for numbers
I
count?
found the lock.
Yeah, head for numbers will count here.
$15.
Hell of a roll. So you're able to takes a bit of feeling about there, but you're able to disable the security system on the door.
Okay.
Captain.
So Now to unlock the door, it's going to be, give me agility and open locks there, Captain.
All right. Hmm. 17.
Alright, so, you fiddle with the lock for a bit, and after a few minutes, you hear the reassuring, chunk of the lock disengaging, and the door is now unlocked.
Kind of look around the group. Everyone ready?
Yep. Might as well.
Push open the door. Well, I pull my shotgun out and push open the door.
Alright, so you do that. We will cut from there to Niska on Ezra. Ouch. Snapping, crackling, and popping there. Yeah, you're so far. Let's see here. Some things here. So far, your spies that were revealed in the broad wave have managed to elude capture at the hands of Lazarus security forces. Jed's speech is imminent. Pandora's fury kind of dropped off the radar when it entered Lazarus space. Its whereabouts are currently unknown. It's around there someplace, though. So the question is, when do you want to interrupt Jed's speech?
We're not going to interrupt it again. We're not. We're going to let him allow him to do his speech.
Right. Let's shed some stuff here.
So I totally just read William's post or message wrong. I thought he was recording Jed's bio break.
That's a lot of information.
That's a very different.
We got a picture. We're live streaming Jed taking a crap this morning.
What?
Turns out he reads the previous day's notes while he's sitting there.
Yep.
Lots and lots of information.
Yep. I didn't do anything. I'm not the one to worry about now.
Alright, so Jed makes his speech.
He makes the most triumphant speech.
It starts off like most of my, pretty much every presidential address. You've got the seal of Lazarus, and then he's there in actually in the Lazarus equivalent of the Oval Office. All sorts of patriotic imagery behind him. All well framed, very slickly done. And he starts off with it's in a very somber tone, and my fellow citizens of Lazarus, addressing you here this evening after after several broad waves have been unleashed upon Lazarus, bearing a wide variety of information and a number of terrible accusations about me, my government's actions. Here to tell you that, well, it is unfortunate that I have to inform you that, yes, both Sean Monkey Lee and Grace Lee are, in fact, deceased. I did not murder them, as the Broadwave made it seem. They were both on a top secret mission for the government to, well, I can't go into the details due to the sensitive nature of the mission they were on. Rest assured, they died as heroes, and they were doing a Bill Clinton imitation there. I feel your pain. Rest assured, they died as heroes, and while they perished, their mission was a success, and we are all much safer as a result. Fortunately, due to where they the nature of the mission, we have not as yet been able to recover the remains, although we are working on that as hard as we possibly can.
Okay, you're done.
In this trying time, I ask for patience and unity as we mourn passing of two close personal friends of mine, as well as two people who have been key to the formation of Lazarus and everything that she stands for. We will get through this, we will move forward, and we will be stronger as a result. Thank you, and good night. Let's see, and then I will type this. Alright, so, if I could have, what do I need from you? Yep, give me intelligence and leadership.
Miska?
Intelligence and leadership. Let's got leadership out for a roll here.
Okay. Leadership. Larry. Bump that up today. $17.
Interesting. But no, we are not currently advocating the death of any actual president.
No, or person, in fact.
My
Fictional person.
I'm back in the White House, my fellow Americans.
You can't get rid of me.
Ever.
Type this here. Give me a second, guys. so that happened. Jed's speech is generally well received by the non-church section of the citizenry, and has eased their nerves a bit. The church, is their initial reaction is one of, they don't outright call him, a liar, but they do not throw their support behind Jed and what he has to say. They are demanding answers and more details as to what his side of the story is.
They're being managed, and they know it.
Oh.
Things are happening. Crap.
Yeah, that happened. Give me another leadership role there, if you would, Niska.
Getting a D6, huh?
Yep. $16.
Interesting. Alright. Anything else, Niska?
No.
Right.
Schemed
So,
enough.
Back to the crew doing their best Mission Impossible routine.
Dun, 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 dun,
So we're entering here. I assume we're going to do it quietly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Preferably, yes, as long as we can.
Well, alright. So let's have agility and covert/stealth. Alright.
I could
Let's
loan
see.
my chameleon suit to anyone that needs it, but
Let's see. So yeah, from you, Doctor, that'll be agility and stealth. For you, Bourbon, this is going to be agility since there is no covert. Agility and stealth from you, Alex. And agility, see, I don't see stealth on your sheet, Twist, so there's going to be agility and covert for you, Twist. So D8, D6.
And you can use 3 to add another D6.
I would like to use my quick learner for covert for stealth for today.
Okay.
I suddenly am.
Suddenly we're playing the mini.
Roll your agility plus your quick learner then.
I gave him some pointers before we left.
Well, and he's done it before. Remember, we're sneaking around the collector, not the collector ship, the creator ship. So.
Oh, true.
I'd like to spend 4 plot points to get.
All right.
I think I'm gonna have to spend black points as well since I got a 6.
Oh, Ben.
Shut up.
You said you were doing better. You said you were doing good.
Want to leave me behind? Well, shit, you probably do. Never mind.
Too late now.
All right, hang on a minute. I'm gonna spend 3 plot points. Actually, give me a D6. Please, oh please, oh please, oh please. All right, that's better than what I would have got. That takes it up to a 10.
Really? That's what I roll? Okay. Alright, so you guys find yourself in a maintenance access way essentially that is going downward.
Do we see a terminal anywhere?
Yeah, after about 20 feet, there's a terminal. It's kind of it's kind of a panel that opens up on the wall there. It looks like it's primarily used for diagnostic purposes, but could definitely be made to use for your purposes there.
Guess work your magic twist.
Alright, hacking roll. D10, D12, D6.
Another 3. I got another 6 here. I'm spending another 3 to add another D6. Got those plot points, might as well use them. Oh. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, 30.
30.
Holy crap!
Oh, okay, Mr. Wizard. So yeah, you open up this terminal and you're working your magic there. Fortunately, it looks like they based their encryption off of one of your designs there, Twist. So it's really really works out to your advantage there. So you're able to punch through it with since you rolled a 30, punch through it with ease, and so you've kind of got the free reign of their computer system. So what is it that you'd like to do in here with your 30?
Why don't we locate Janice first?
All right, you query the computer and find that they've got a tracker on Janice, and he is currently in the living quarters on level 3.
All right, he is in the living quarters on level 3. He does have a tracker on.
Can you lock down everything except a path that goes straight to where he is?
Oh.
Yeah, with that 30, yeah, you can totally do that, Twist.
Can I make it look like it's an exercise? Not
Yeah, with that 30, you can totally do that too.
Okay.
You can even start rerouting all the schedule. No. You can take a penny out of everyone's retirement account and transfer it.
That's what.
The Superman 3/Office Space steal half a fractional cent.
Why do you
do
solve my programming?
You mean the pen? You mean the pennies from the sick kid spin?
Right.
Yeah.
How is that not? I'm sorry. How is that not stealing? How is that? Okay.
All right.
So, does that mean we can go quickly?
For now, yeah.
All right. We should probably go quickly. If it looks like an exercise, they'll stay put. And we should hopefully get there quickly, and we'll probably run into very few, relatively speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping in mind he does have a tracker on, so.
Well, we'll have to
Deactivate
figure out
somehow.
where it is, I guess, and remove it. Hopefully they just hung it around his neck. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Ankle bracelet.
Hey,
No, I'm not supposed to go beyond this point. No. Ah!
Ah! It's all bad. It's, sadly, the tracker is the explosive collar from the movie Running Man, so see if we can murder someone else real quick here.
Oh,
Alright, let's go
we
get
do
this.
it so well.
all right,
The longer we're here, the longer they'll number.
all right. So yes, we move, I guess,
Yeah.
with alacrity.
Quickly and quietly as possible.
All right. So you guys are moving. Your path is, and you've brought up the schematics, and you've been able to find the quickest path. And with everything on lockdown, it's an impromptu security exercise. Given the heightened tensions on Lazarus, it's one of those anti-intruder isolation things. So people are more or less, in their, they're in their offices and their, wherever they were essentially when when everything went into to lockdown. So in terms of foot traffic and people that you would bump into and whatnot, there's really not a whole lot in the hallways. There is a security checkpoint as you get closer to the actual as you get closer to the living areas. There's a little security checkpoint there. You got a kind of a station, a couple of guards sitting there, kind of looking at their computers and kind of bit of a conversation about back and forth. It's like, I didn't know he had a test. That's one of those surprise test things.
All right. I think I should probably handle this. And hopefully they won't recognize you. You should stay back and keep your head down, Captain.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Twist, Bourbon,
Mhm.
continue to look like you're doing exactly what you are doing, monitoring your computer system, your tablet, and Bourbon, you have an array of tools. Makes you look like you fix things. That should work.
Why are we rescuing this kid?
He's known as Kid,
That's
first of all.
that's the captain's name.
And then there's something in his head that, I don't know. We don't know yet. It's very important.
How important? I can imagine quite a lot.
I think all the information they're trying to take from Jonah and what this Queen Bee wants, I think it's in Janna's head.
Really?
At least that's our theory at this point, right?
I believe it is. Yes. All right. Do the guards notice us yet?
Yeah, they see you and they're like, "What are you oh, there, that's some
You will issue your report now. I use my best blue blood. Is there something on these tablets that is so important that you allowed us to get this close to you? It had better be riveting. Something akin to the survival of this base should be on those tablets. Is that what's on those tablets?
let's have intelligence your persuasion and your blue blood there. Let's have that.
Okay.
And for this endeavor, I probably stayed so far back I'm not even visible. I was so far back in the hallway,
Blue blood. All right.
if possible.
Please, please, oh please, oh please, oh please, don't suck, please don't suck. Not bad.
Not suck, but
Okay.
could have been better.
12.
So they kind of look up and say, well, no, we were just, we were paying attention. We were.
Address me as sir.
The status is the.
Will address
Sir?
me, sir. Oh, good.
Sorry.
Have your undivided attention.
Yes. No, we were just, reviewing our procedures for the lockdown drill. That's all.
I see. Pertinent to the very survival of this base. Very good. Very good. It would have been unfortunate if I'd have had to actually ask one of you to execute the other for failure. Carry on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Have you considered that I have to still walk across the path of these guards?
No, I'm just kind of motioning you along. Go ahead and go while they're still looking at me.
All right.
They're pretty rattled by what just happened. They're not exactly, looking, but are you trying to stay off their radar there, Captain?
As best as possible, yeah. I'm trying to sneak casually.
Sneak casually.
Walk casually, not important, unassuming as possible.
Trying to Scooby-Doo your way past.
Yep.
And she's low crawling behind us.
It's this 5'0"
on her toes
strongly redhead woman with a brown coat, long jacket. Doesn't look assuming at all.
Let's just have a agility and stealth roll there from you, if I could.
I knew it was coming.
See how well you can kind of keep them up.
So close.
Do I get any kind of bonus? Or I guess probably the target number's lower, maybe.
The target number is lower. They're operating at a disadvantage because they're rattled. So.
Just because it's necessary, I'm gonna throw in a D6 there, 3 extra plot points.
I'm so glad you decided to spend your plot points. Really, I am.
What?
Oh no.
What's the sarcasm?
Oh no. Oh wow, look at there.
Yeah. So there.
So there.
22.
If they recognize you, they don't say anything.
Huh. And on we go. Okay.
Yeah. Any more of those along the way?
Huh. Okay. Keep on going.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, so you guys make your way into the living quarters. Everything here, of course, is locked down as part of the drill, but you guys are able to move through things that are locked down since you're the one that triggered the lockdown with a 30. So you get to the door where Genesis tracer signal is coming from.
Gonna check it for alarms and that kind of thing.
Well, let's have.
It shouldn't be Twist.
What?
Didn't Twist unlock this already?
I'm assuming.
Yes, you can ask unlock the doors, yeah. Yeah, you guys can unlock the door there.
Okay.
Oh. I mean, she already did, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is the alarm still on it? That would be odd.
No, this is it's just like a standard living quarters door. There's no alarm here.
Okay. Then I won't worry about it.
Right. Then I
So
guess we go in.
you open the door and Janice looks up from and the living quarters here aren't exactly posh, like staying in a high-end hotel, but it's your standard kind of military base officer quarters kind of a thing. And he sitting at a small desk and kind of turns around surprised that a group of people are now in his quarters. Like,
All right.
hello?
Have we
Are you in my room?
any of us been introduced to him yet?
Well, yeah, no,
No.
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 Well,
The only ones who've ever met him are Jed and Grace and Jed's wife
yeah, I don't know.
and Monkey.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. He's kind of looking at you quizzically because he wants you to keep an eye on him, but you guys really didn't, meet or talk or much or anything there.
And he doesn't know he's Jonah's son.
Correct.
Okay. Didn't think
I
get to
don't, I
this
don't
part
even
of
know.
the plan.
I don't even know if Jonah wanted him to know that he was ever his son. Actually, if I
Right.
recall
That's
that.
just,
So he looks at you all kind of, confused why this group of strangers is now in his quarters.
Hi, Janice.
Yeah, have we met?
No, we haven't. I'm Monkey's and Grace's daughter.
Okay.
This is kind of awkward,
You
but
have a name, or is that what you go
yes,
by?
my name is Alex. And this is Ben and Bourbon and Twist, some friends of mine.
Okay. Well, it's not nice to meet you all.
We've
Just was kind of staring at you like,
yeah.
something I can help you with?
I'm not trying to scare you, but we found out that you might be in a little bit of danger, and we're actually here to try to help protect you.
Danger from what?
Yeah, how much does he know? He doesn't know anything. Oh. We're not entirely sure yet who, but you're not safe here like you were before. And we'd like to get you out of here quickly so you can be on my ship, be a little bit more mobile, a little bit more protected.
You don't have any influence.
I don't.
So
I'm just hoping our close age may help, kid to kid kind of thing.
You're a random person who's entered his quarters, and you guys are all, and you guys are bristling with weapons.
Your teenage banter.
So this is just going to be willpower here.
Wow, willpower. Just straight will. Yeah.
Well, you don't have any influence.
So 1d6. I'm going to spend my last 3 plot points to add at least a second d6 in there. It's not going to go good. Any assist from people would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, it'd be a 5.
Okay, at this point, then
Wow.
It's better than the one I would have rolled.
Wow.
Which Bryce would have loved.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that the captain isn't gaining much traction with the person you're supposed to be rescuing here. It's kind of things like,
Oh, okay, Janice.
why am I not safe?
I'm sorry.
What?
My name's Ben. I apologize.
Hi.
The problem is that you either know something that you don't know that you know, or you may well be well aware. But there are people who are looking for you. There's a reason why you were moved from wherever it is that you were to Lazarus. The reason they did that was to hide you. We're here to get you because the people who are supposed to be protecting you can't protect you anymore. And worse yet, it seems that they're going to try to use you the same way that other people did before. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a bit more sense than what she was saying. Let's have.
The captain is
Right.
not very good with.
I'm not good with kids.
Ironically.
So let's have intelligence and persuasion from you there, Ben. See how it goes.
Yeah, okay, let me hesitate. Oh,
I mean, I could
wow,
just read his
really?
mind.
All right, I'll spend those last 2 plot points. Ridiculous. Okay, so if I spend the last 2, then I can roll a d4 and maybe get 4
Well,
points.
and well, you don't worry about spinning because what I'm gonna do is I'll combine this with the captain's initial roll, so it's kind of like you're helping out now, kind of both. So he kind of sits and thinks about it and kind of goes, okay. So what do we gotta do?
Bourbon, can you remove this tracker from him before we run out of here?
Yeah, he's got like a bracelet on, almost like a Fitbit kind of thing on his left wrist. Like, they said, well, they wanted to make sure I didn't wander. It gets me into the places I can go to and
yeah, they just
make sure I don't wander into someplace dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you take it off without turning it? Take it off of him without turning it off, so we can leave it still on in the room here.
I can attempt to.
So they still think he's here.
So let's have intelligent and intelligence and mechanical repairs.
Be attached to the cat. Its current temperature is 101.5, heart rate of 98.
So how do I do a D2 with this dice roller? I guess I can use the plus. Do I get hit for numbers in this too?
Yeah, let hit for numbers work too.
All right. If it's a plus, it's 2. If it's a minus, it's 1. How's that? Or blank. Is that plus, minus, or blank? In which case, that's a way of doing that.
Yeah. You might want to go with the D6 and just go with even odd.
10. Yeah, and then I'll do an extra D6 here. 1. 11. I'm going to spend... I'm going to spend 8 plot points so I get heroic.
All right.
Burn all my plot points up, but...
So with your role in that, yeah, you kind of look at it and kind of study it for a minute and kind of, get out, a couple of your smaller tools and tinker with it, and you're able to slip it off his wrist and keep it, functioning. And so, yeah, you've separated from him, and it's still actively transmitting.
All right, let's go.
Send it down the garbage masher.
Do you have anything that you can cover your face?
He's got. He kind of looks and says, "Well, I've got, got a hoodie here. I can, pull the, yeah."
Yeah, do that. Let's go. As we're walking.
So yeah, he puts that on, and you guys walk out of there. So let's
Counter anyone. Keep walking as if you have every right to be there, but try to stay out of direct view. So stay behind someone, anyone, me, Bourbon, Twist, anyone.
Well, why don't we just kind of like
You kind of box him
have
in.
a wall and have him walk on one side of us?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. So you guys do that. We're gonna cut from there, though.
To
Oh.
Niska.
Evil Niska.
Let's see, where was I there? Yeah, we're gonna cut briefly to you, Niska. There. Your people report mission accomplished. What you wanted done there in your last message has been taken care of, and blame has been assessed properly.
Excellent. We're going to go to heightened security measures, just in case.
All right.
And make sure our spies get back to Ezra and safely. So let's deploy some small ships to get them off the planet. And place
Yes. What? Sorry.
and place Pandora Fury on the banned list.
All those orders acknowledged. Your extraction craft are on their way. So far, your spies have continued to elude Lazarus' security forces, although there have been a few close calls.
Okay. Keep me updated in all the situations.
Acknowledged.
I'll be in the ready room with my fish.
Alright, so we will cut from there to you, Daryl, waiting on the shuttle. Crew is somewhere in this base. The comm paddle buzzes. You're receiving a message from Lenore on Pandora's Fury.
What's going on, Lenore?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I've received a transmission from what her name was from the vice president of Lazarus, Natasha Webb. She seems to be very upset and demanded to talk to the crew immediately.
Wow. Okay. I guess patch her through, see what I can do for her.
This is when you wish you had Louis to answer all the calls.
So, the screen lights up, and you see Natasha Webb, Vice President of Lazarus, who we last talked to when you guys were on Pork Soda, and been convinced her to kind of take part in the conspiracy to overthrow Jed. She looks really pretty annoyed, and so she's like, "What was your name again? I don't know that we talked the last time around."
Ariel.
All right. So just you. Where's the rest of your crew at?
They're currently indisposed at the moment.
Hopefully you can help me then. I'm looking for an explanation here.
Looking for an explanation for what?
Well, we've just obtained some pretty damning evidence, which my sources have, that I still have in the intelligence community, that those broad waves that hit Lazarus, accusing the president of murdering Sean and Grace Lee, and then advertising Alex as the savior. Initially, we thought they came from Lazarus, but we've obtained pretty conclusive evidence that Pandora's Fury and her crew are the ones actually behind those transmissions.
Son of a bitch.
Well, that is interesting. And I don't blame you for wanting an explanation, and unfortunately, the only one I can give you is it didn't come from us. I know what the evidence looks like, but it's not something that we ourselves broadcast. Yes, I'm gonna kill that fucking son of a bitch.
Fuck. And and I wish I could just take your word for it, but we gotta get this. We need to get this sorted out.
You're telling me, because now I'm pissed off.
And you should.
Where exactly did you receive these from?
I've got. I'm currently in hiding on the advice of Ben, and so I've been reaching out to people I trust in the in our intelligence services, and one of their people was breaking down into the actual breaking down the actual transmissions, because it looked like it was broadcast from Ezra and was actually processing looking for any kind of clues, or basically any kind of trying to prove the authenticity or disprove the authenticity of what was being transmitted. And the analyst came up with the information that it stands with Pandora's Fury.
You know what, I have somebody that can look into that a little bit further for you. I know it's hard to believe that we didn't do it, since you obviously have evidence that we supposedly did, but I know somebody that can look further into it for you and see what we get back on it, and then one of us can get back to you. May not necessarily be me.
All right. Well, is it going to happen quickly? Because pretty soon, I've kind of kept as much of a lid on it as I can. It's going to get out, and that's going to make you guys public enemy number one.
Alright. Yes, try and sit on it as long as you can. Let me talk to the person, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I possibly can.
I appreciate that.
Not a problem.
Yeah,
As soon as she gets back, he'll ask Lenore if she can see what she can find out before Twist gets back.
Will do. I'll take a look at it.
Thank you. And I'm assuming that the rest of the crew members have their comm links.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You guys might want to speed it up a little bit.
Okay.
What's up?
Well, nothing immediate, but it's best if you get back to the ship ASAP.
All right, we're gonna have Twist do one little thing before we head out, and then we'll be there.
Look it up.
Speaking of which, I would like to ask Twist to see if she could basically load up the power distribution system and set it to overload. Just in case we need a real serious explosion or diversion of some kind.
Think we can manage that?
I guess not total like body count, but mostly
Just enough to deter the...
yeah, ground them, fry all their systems, whatever. Yeah. We don't necessarily need to execute all of them, but something to get their attention.
Think we can manage that?
Play the Fruity Oaty Buzz commercial on a continuous loop.
No!
Song that will drive you mad.
I don't think about that.
Make it more odd. Make it weird. No, make it stop.
Alright, so with that 30 that you rolled there, Twist, you can message their power grid sensor, although you probably need an assist from Bourbon there to make that happen. Since he's got the mechanical engineering to help you out with that.
Alright.
Okay.
So yeah, let's have another intelligence and mechanical repairs roll from. This would be like more maintenance, I think. Yeah, intelligence and maintenance.
Oh. I forgot something.
12.
Oh, Krieg. Stop it.
All right, so yeah, you guys are able to rig something up there that give you a bit of fireworks should you need it.
Well, then we get out post haste at this point, because we don't want to be in here at all, you know.
And they find out Janice is gone, and then whatever's Dariel's hinting at.
Yeah, that's probably bad. Daryl doesn't have
Got
many.
me worried.
All right,
When it rains, it pours, right?
pretty much. Especially when you got somebody standing over you with a big old. I would call it it's basically a fire hose of doom. Thank you, Niska.
Yeah, this thing better not have to do with Niska again. Whatever this news is.
Yeah. Alright. We run back. We leave. We're out of there.
Alright, so you guys are leaving the people at the checkpoint who you raked over the coals earlier are far more attentive and actually give you a salute on the way by.
Alright, I nod. Continue walking briskly past. So, mumble something about checking the additional security stations to ensure that they have complete area coverage.
Twist, you are noting on your equipment that a number of people are trying to override your lockdown. It seems like people are realizing this is not necessarily a grill. They haven't had much luck with that yet, but the gig may be up in some parts of the base if they can ever get a door open.
Which this only happened when they realized they needed to pee. Bathrooms are outside. Pee now. It's like, and the ones who are strapped in the elevator are like, and I got to do a number 2. You cannot do a number 2 in the elevator.
But I really have to go.
I had the chili for lunch.
Someone override that damn thing. Override it now.
The Frito pie was not a good choice.
This is a bad plan. This is such a bad plan.
I shouldn't have that bran muffin and coffee.
Oh, it was such a bad mistake there.
Or worse yet, you had the bran muffin for breakfast, followed by the Frito pie.
The cafeteria burrito, or chimichanga, with chili.
Woo! Yeah. With farts that make your eyes water, and it's your farts. Oh.
I remember school cafeteria chili.
No matter what.
No.
That's why they always sent you outside after lunchtime. Get out of here.
Quickly now, run with like the wind.
Okay.
Can we throw this hard rubber ball at each other? Yeah, just get out.
Out of the
Do
building.
it outside, TW1.
Into open air.
So, then are we able to get out before we run into any more trouble?
Yes. Yeah, they're just starting to try and get to hack their way out of things by the time you guys make it up into the shuttle.
Yes. Get us out of here.
Please. Yeah. I bet that shuttle trip back to the ship is going to be awkward. So, Dario, what was that? What's going on?
Well, it seems our friend Mr. Niska's been up to some more no good.
Really?
I suspect him of being up to no good. I just got a transmission from the VP of Lazarus, who apparently has been in contact with her trusted people, and they have found that the Broadways accusing Jed of murder originated from us.
What the? Go around.
So, accusing you of murdering your own parents?
I didn't think he could go this low.
Wow.
It's a coincidence that my cat just jumped up in my lap and I'm stroking her gently now.
Yeah. Like that evil guy on Inspector Gadget. Yeah.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Twist? Can you... Well, I'm sure you can. It just depends on how much time.
Daryl says Lenore's looking into it, but yeah, if Twist can do anything to find anything out, that would probably be a lot of help.
Yeah, I'd like to show proof that Niska did it. To track these videos back to him.
Yeah. She's trying to sit on it as long as she can because she said once it gets out, that's going to make us pretty much public enemy number one.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Is there any So we're under a time constraint, right?
I don't know how long, but the quicker this gets done, the better.
Okay, so we need it. We need everything yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
So there's the other 82%.
Yay! Yeah, there's an 88%. Okay.
Right. So let's have let's have a shuttle piloting roll. See how well the flight back to Pandora's Fury goes. So D68 there.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Piloting D6 plus D8.
D6 and D8.
Yep, shuttle piloting roll as you make your way back to Pandora's Fury.
How many power points do I have?
Good thing.
8.
I spend 3.
You can spend 3 if you want.
Alright. So that would make it an 8. Correct?
10.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Oh, you spent 3? Okay, okay, it is 8.
So an 8.
Let's see. That one. And that one. Really? Okay, so you guys make it back to Pandora's Fury without any incident.
Next destination, Captain.
Get the fuck out of here.
Though, let me make sure you bear in mind, we have one of the most sought-after people in the verse on this ship.
Yeah.
As polished or hilarious as a movie script might be,
And if we don't get the information we need before VP, before that news gets out.
Yeah, she didn't give me a time frame. She's going to try and sit on it as long as she can, but she just doesn't know how long that's going to last.
Well, I think that just depends on how long it takes Lenore and Twist to come up with it. You can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
In the meantime, what do you want to do?
I hate that every time you get an opportunity to kill Jet, something gets in front of it, but you're right. Keeping Janice safe is important now. Let's get as far out in the black as we can. Put some distance between here.
Okay.
As far as we can get out without entering Reaper space.
I feel like we're missing something.
Well,
Support, good news. I can think of a lot of things we're missing.
No, we never have those things, though. So,
so as you guys are plotting your next course, your next move,
well, we're at least leaving
uh,
planet, but we're
yeah, you guys have lifted off and
We're heading in that direction.
whatever direction.
yeah.
Yeah, you're heading away, as it were. But you're still within range of Lazarus when a planet-wide broadcast from the office of the president
What's he going to say now?
picked up.
We're out of time.
And once again, it's Lord Douglas looking very presidential. Citizens of Lazarus, I'm Driz, I've interrupted normal programming and transmissions to bring you an update on the continuing situation with the unfortunate demises of Sean, Monkey Lee, and Grace Lee. You can certainly try if that's what you want to do. There,
I think at this point, anything that Jedediah says or broadcasts is not good. I would love if Twist could shut down his broadcast. I guess it's only going to delay, but do we need to hear what he's going to say?
Is going to come out sooner or later, so.
Yeah, you're right. Damn it. Go ahead. Never mind. Let's hear what he's going to blame us for first.
Well, so it's an update on the unfortunate demises of Sean, Monkey Lee, and Grace Lee. It is a bit of good news. As I mentioned in my earlier speech, we are making every effort to recover the remains of Sean and Grace, and I am pleased to report that we have been successful. Our forces have recovered both of their bodies, and we are now that we have them, we of course are planning a proper state funeral for both. They'll be buried with full governmental honors, of course, befitting their sacrifice and their contributions to our current high standard of living.
That's it. That's what we need.
Like to share with the class?
No.
Yeah, you're right, John Macy.
This makes it even doubly more awkward because I need to talk to Twist, but I can't talk to Twist without letting John know what to say.
I'll go in the isolation booth.
Close the door.
All right, good.
Take the stopper out of the door.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to take off. I'm really tired tonight. I'm not feeling good, so sorry.
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that, Todd.
Catch you guys next week.
Back to Star Wars.
All right. Bye.
I'm putting headphones on. Hold on.
Just put the headphones on.
The cone of silence comes down.
All right.
All right, you ready? All right, so it occurs to me any direct assault isn't going to work against Niska.
No.
A virus might work. If the only thing we can reasonably do to kind of shut him down is to hit him with a virus that infects his system. It seems that the only thing that's really been coming out of his area has been broad waves, right? Which means he's monitoring. Is there anything that's unique to Niska's system which won't necessarily bother anybody else, but would, once infected, start the replication process in his systems? Do we know anything about Niska's systems? Wait, we were attached to Niska's systems for a while. Lenore was, right? Can we use that? All right. let's try that. If it's war, and if it's scorched earth, let's do it. He hits us where it hurts, we'll hit him where it hurts. And if we are lucky, it'll wipe his financial records.
Well, he deals in information, so getting rid of his information or getting rid of his access information will hurt him considerably.
Exactly.
And that and his finances, if we could, other than destroying his network and information structure, I don't know, zeroing out his bank balance would be amazing.
True.
But that would be secondary.
Yep. Okay. That's kind of what I'm thinking. At least it would slow him down enough for us, because we're under siege by this bastard right now. So
repeatedly.
So the best thing we can do.
Let's stop being reactionary and just taking what he's giving. Let's get some of it back.
Right, exactly.
We're the freaking crew of the Pandora's Fury.
We are, without doubt, the definition of destruction incarnate.
I almost said the crew of the Brasa.
The crew of the freaking Brasa. I know, right? That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's stop being victims and let's take it to his doorstep. If he wants to pick this fight, fine. We'll fight.
All right. Let's do it. So we start talking to Lenore. Hey, listen. Those carrier frequencies that you are so familiar with.
What was that?
We speak with Lenore because she has the information that we need, and we're going to actually send in the information on that.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'm familiar with some Niska systems.
All right. Crafting a virus specifically to target Niska systems, no one else. We just need the specifics of what's targetable and unique to Niska's systems, and then target that, and then use that to infect the rest of the systems.
What are our goals again on this?
Crash and burn. No, everything. Take him out.
Okay. Yeah. He probably has backups, but it'll be a while before he can get this up and running.
Yep. So that's all we need. All right, and that's.
Oh yes, definitely. We want to get us out of the blame circle.
Yes.
If we can access his information, we probably can get the raw data that he's obviously doctored up.
That's true. Ooh, hacking Niska? Hadn't considered that.
Well, essentially that's what we're doing.
Well, it is what we're doing, but I hadn't considered that.
Most viruses you send in, you probably could give yourself a back door.
It's true. All right.
Yeah, true.
Okay. All right. I guess he can come back now.
All right, come on now.
He's gonna read all of that, you know.
Which is why it was sort of big.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't just. The easy thing to do is just shut it down and open it back up again. Oh yeah, brilliant.
Let's get a little bit more.
Hey, sign in.
There you go.
Hey, what's happening in the chat?
Absolutely nothing. Rachel, you don't scroll up. There's nothing you missed. Nothing you need to see.
Great. Now my own life is
Of course, worst case scenario, you could drop out of the call and drop back in, and it would erase his chat. But you know.
Hold on a second.
I won't know. I won't be better.
Remember, dear, we still love you.
No, you don't. You all hate Niska.
I will say, I have not enjoyed fighting such diabolical evil in quite some time. The only downside was you always had access to our information, but we don't have access to yours. So, like, well, no, this isn't working. Don't look above that line. There you go. Don't look above that line. That line right there.
All the letters and stuff. Just
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
Now,
So the operation is in place. I don't know how long these things are going to take. Do you have any information available for the vice president? Since I was the one who's, was it me? Yeah, it was me who spoke to the VP, right?
yeah.
All right. Do we have
yeah, you
anything
do.
we can give her?
I mean, as
Okay. You know what? Let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and contact the VP anyway.
alright.
Um,
Just let her know we're working on it, and
if she has,
sit on it as long as possible.
yeah, she may well, as an act of self-preservation, have to move on it. If that's the case,
Yeah.
there's nothing we can do. I'd rather her, at least she's reasonably moderate. I'd rather her be available and alive, even if she's not necessarily on our side. Then
She was visibly upset, but when she was calm about it. She wasn't screaming and yelling. And
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, and we don't need her falling for this because we can take care of ourselves, even if we are a target for a little while.
right.
She needs to still be in office
Exactly.
when we get rid of Jed.
Yeah. All right. I put in a call to the VP.
All right. Rings a bit, and then the VP answers.
What's her name?
Oh, hey, good. Her name is Natasha Webb.
Okay. Vice President Webb. I apologize for the delay in getting back with you. We were under a well, we were involved in other matters which are better for you not to be aware of.
Say no more. Don't want to know anything about that. But,
I understand that you've come into possession of some information which might make us look very bad.
yeah, makes it look like you guys are the ones trying to destabilize the government.
Okay. Well, we're not the ones who are doing that. Niska is engaged in something of a rather massive information war right now. The only transmission which you could blame on Pandora's Fury is the one that actually outed his spots.
Really, that was you guys. We couldn't figure out where that came from.
That was us. As you can tell, that one, no one could figure out where it came from. The others pointed back to us. Really?
Which is a bit suspicious, yes.
That said, however, we understand that you're dealing with certain realities on the ground which cannot necessarily be changed. Do what you have to do to preserve your position. If that means you must release that information and wind up incriminating us, we'd rather you be there and able to serve in office than burn whatever political capital you have by trying to sit on information that could be toxic. Okay?
Well, appreciate that.
At the moment, we're working on it, but we as yet have not actually been able to provide the necessary information which would show who is actually responsible. So, short answer, do what you have to do. Ideally, hang on as long as you can, but when it looks like it's going to be costly to you, let it go. We'll get by.
Well, I will do. I think I can hold off a little while at least.
All right. Good luck, Vice President Webb.
Well, thank you. I think you guys might need the luck too.
No, probably. Story of our lives. Good day.
Yeah.
Pandora's Fury out.
Alright.
And it goes on and on.
And on and on and on and on and on.
I know when we go out into the black, I don't want to go in anywhere that puts us closer to where we have any connection to Queen Bee. I can't remember where we ran across her for pickup or if we know where she's located. I know it's still vague, but
She's got a ship, so she's mobile.
okay.
She's
Last time we had a
that's right.
touch on that, she was leaving the core, heading outward towards the border
right.
systems.
Okay.
That was a while back.
yeah, she's probably in the area.
Yeah.
Actually, Captain, do we really want to head out deep into the black?
Do we want what?
Do we really want to head out deep into the black?
Maybe going. I don't know. Maybe the best thing is go deeper into the core.
The thing is,
Jed wouldn't look for us there.
Well, no, he probably wouldn't. Lord knows everyone else would. But what I'm thinking is, right now, Jed is operating defensively, but from a relative position of comfort, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should damage that comfort.
I'll be honest with you. I don't even want to leave Lazarus.
No, exactly.
But I know we.
But the thing is that I turned to Janice. All right, Janice, you've been very, very quiet, just observing us. I don't know what you've heard.
He's catching up to me.
But as you can see, things are a little stressful.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way.
Just bring you up to speed because I don't imagine they told you anything. Did they?
No.
Right. So right now we are on the brink of a possible civil war that seems to be kind of receding a little bit. Powers that be are managing to stabilize the situation in spite of the fact that Grace, I say this delicately and slowly, Grace and Sean Lee they were killed as a result of the actions of the president. So the president actually
was confused. Like, I thought they were all friends from way back. Why would?
We don't have any good answer for that. So.
Sorry to hear that they're dead.
Yeah. As a result, the church is upset with the non-church governance, and the non-church governance is trying to pacify the church because the church wields considerable power. So they're trying to manage them. The church is aware, from what I can see externally, and are pressing the matter. though they stand to lose as well if they get into a direct confrontation with the civilian government, the non-church government of Lazarus. In the meantime, there are outside forces at play as well, one of which involves you, and the other, a gentleman who is referred to as Niska. He's attempting to destabilize, make this situation worse, and he's using us as a means to do that in order to further his aims, which mostly center around increasing his power base. The less power Lazarus has, the more power he has, and he's based out of Ezra. So, there is that. As for you, apparently you're in possession of some information that unlocks something. So you are effectively a key to a lock no one can find. Or something like that.
Okay.
As far all I know is that the information is valuable. Enough so that for those people who are aware of your existence, they will do whatever is necessary to get a hold of you. So that leaves you one of two options. You can give them the information that you have, but I think your awareness of it would probably endanger your life. Or, and I look meaningfully at the captain, or we could ascertain that information and see if we can find a way to use it to protect you.
Well, how would that work?
I'm not really sure. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for. A headache for another day. I think you should drop a very large meteor on the presidential compound. Or, I guess, barring such a sloppy, imprecise attack, fire laser batteries directly at the home of the office of the president. The office of the president.
I want to see him die. I don't want to blow up the building and hope I got him.
Okay, I appreciate that, but I'm not trying to kill him. I'm trying to make him nervous.
Oh, I see. Well, to keep us close and be able to react quickly, I don't know if you remember. There was a resort community over in Lavender Falls on Pandora. It's where Adam went to help out the community there.
Yeah.
That's a place that we could actually lay low for a while. And I don't think he would look for us on Lazarus. And with that, and my contact with the church, they're waiting for me to give them a signal.
I think then, that was my next question, is have you been in contact with the church? Since you clearly have, then I would say...
That's the reason we calm down.
Yeah, let's do that then. I think that's
we can do some good old guerrilla warfare tactics.
Or activate the church.
I just realized I'm in charge of a terrorist organization. A religious terrorist organization.
Oh my gosh.
To strike down the current government.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Considering how the Wednesday game went,
I know, right?
this is disturbing for me.
Welcome to my world.
Oh, yeah, because then we could be on planet. We could do some bombings in the area to make them nervous and not sure where it's coming from.
It would be better if whoever does the attacking is not in church garb. They should not be identifiable in any way.
Twist and Lenore, is there a way to, I don't know, make it look like Pandora's Fury has landed on Belmont or has landed in Persephone, or some way we can put ourselves in other planets so it seems like we're known to be other places? Is there a way to fake that?
Yeah, actually, have us be spotted in multiple locations where it's impossible. Make us be everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
That would be better. 'Cause then,
The only thing I could think of to do that way, other than dropping something, like a transponder or anything like that, is to hack into their databases and register the ship docked at wherever you want it to be.
Yeah. That'd be a simple way. Get it on public record, so if anyone looks for us, it looks like we've docked, at these planets in the recent months or days. That way, that's going to keep them. We don't want it to be. Well, I guess we could throw it everywhere, and so they're confused. But I almost want it to seem like a logical trail, so they don't think we're on Pandora.
I'm trying to think.
Or which would be better?
I'm trying to decide if it would be better if they believed that we were going far away, or if it'd be better if,
like, we're running.
Know where the hell we were. Far away might be better, just because.
The further away we go, it looks like we're running.
Right.
And if they want to look into it, they're going to have to send people that way. It's going to spend time and resources for them further out and spreading themselves thin.
Right. And it might be further away might be better, because the next logical conclusion you would come with is either the information is erroneous or your system's been hacked.
Yeah. Now, granted, they're going to be able to call in and maybe try to get people to put eyes on, so it's not going to last forever, but the more confusion we can add, the better.
It's true. Or you can mess with them, and then after they determine that that's not the case, have us allegedly docked in Lazarus.
Yeah, it's just basically to have them start seeing us everywhere and make him nervous. So maybe then he can't trust the reports. So then when maybe he gets a legitimate report, he's never going to know if it's a true one or a fake one.
Yeah. Keep him off balance.
Yeah.
This is what's known as asymmetric warfare.
On two fronts.
What are we becoming? Oh my.
Against Jed and against this guy. Okay.
Yeah. All right. That's
it was being Lazarus right under his nose and him not knowing it. Hopefully.
Did that make sense, Bryce?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm trying to figure out how to lay a trail here. As soon as my map comes up.
Okay. All right.
Just taking its sweet ass time here.
The doctor is now wandering away to the sick bay where he feels more secure after the strategy sessions.
How old is Janice again?
About the same age as Alex and Devin May, right?
Yeah, that's about right.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like early teens for some reason.
No, it's like late teen.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be like a little bit younger, but yeah, right around the same age bracket there.
I'm gonna get him settled in his own bunk and make sure he's comfortable and has whatever he needs, and try to just talk with him, get be friendly and get comfortable, get to know him, kind of thing.
I do ask
Right.
Captain, when he isn't right next to him, are you going to tell him who his family is?
Considering what I just went through, I think he's owed that.
Yeah, he's been lied to enough.
Dad doesn't.
The sooner the better. Okay. So, Janice.
Yes, Alex?
Yeah. How much do you know? I mean, I know you know who my parents are. You know that my parents and Jed were originally together as a crew and were friends. Do you know a lot about that former crew? The crew on there?
Not a whole lot, no.
Well, if you're going to be on here and we're going to protect you, we're not going to hide things from you, like it's been hidden for so long. Things were hidden from me.
What?
Things were hidden from me for a while, and I didn't like it either. So we're going to be honest with you. Your father was actually part of the crew of the former crew of the ship. He was also among that group of people. Mike, what was it Jonah's last name?
Vaughn.
Vaughn? Okay. Your father was the former pilot, in my understanding. Well, I already know. He was the best pilot ever. His name was Jonah Vaughn.
It was kind of, let me say, wait a minute, the guy that died a couple months, 4 months back. That was.
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh.
He asked me to keep an eye on you. I haven't done such a great job of that, and I apologize.
So wait a minute. He knew who I was, and he didn't say anything.
I didn't know until recently. And he wished it to be kept secret for a little while because he felt you were safer not being mixed up with all of this. But it's become evident that you're not safer. You need to know.
Well, aside from that, I would have liked to know my father, and why didn't he say anything?
Yeah, I know. It was his decision to make at that time. Since he died, things have changed, and that's why we're picking you up and trying to keep you safe.
Yeah. Thanks for the job, but
But that's why I don't want to keep it a secret from you. If you're going to be this true, I want you to know. I want to be honest with you. You deserve to know.
yeah. Thanks. I need some time to yeah, I just need some time. Where's my quarters at?
They're over here. If you let me know if you need anything. I understand.
Yeah.
Take all the time you need.
Well, thanks. I will. Kind of staggers into his quarters there.
I know Jonah gave us a lot of pre-recorded messages, kind of like will and testament to all various people. Did he give anything to Janice for us, like to give later or something? I don't remember it, but
I don't remember him doing that either.
okay.
I'm trying to think if it's something like it. Well, would you leave a recorded message for your children if you knew you were gonna die?
It's one of those. It sounded like Jonah didn't want him to know that he was his father.
Yeah, but
I don't know if when he was gonna just kill himself.
Yeah, well, there's always in case of emergency, break glass clause. That's a great idea, right up until it's not. You know? Would Jonah plan for that? Jonah's an NPC now. It's up to Bryce.
How many plot points do you have?
I will say that dead Jonah had 15 plot points when he died. So you tell me.
I would think that if he went to the trouble of leaving the breaking emergency contact there, that there would be something stored somewhere about if Janice found out that he was his father. I think that'd be somewhere.
Okay. Then I would like. Do I have access to that? Was I aware?
He would bury it in Lenore. That would be the most rational thing to do.
Yeah, it's somewhere deep within Lenore there. I don't think he would know that it was there.
Okay.
In which case, Lenore wouldn't necessarily bring it up unless you inquired, because it's just one more piece of data.
You what? Yeah. I guess this is a stretch, and I'm trying not to do meta gaming here. But would I then? I'm thinking of because I was thinking of giving him the recordings that Jonah gave to all of us, but that had stuff that doesn't apply to him. But maybe I asked Lenore, is there anything that we can give to him, deleting the sensitive information, so he can hear his dad, kind of thing? Or is that too meta?
I think that might be too meta there.
Okay. Fair enough. We'll let Lenore figure out. He's on ship, you know.
Well, yeah, and Lenore's always listening.
Because maybe she'll share it with him without telling us.
Actually, that's quite possible. She can talk to anybody she wants to. She has no restriction on that.
At all.
Conversation.
We've given her free reign.
Go.
Be everywhere, do everything.
We're dealing with Jed and Niska. We don't have time to worry about the repercussions of Lenore or Queen Bee. Those are later. problems.
Yeah, one crisis at a time. I'm sorry. Who am I kidding? 3 or 4 crises at a time, and no
all
joke.
of the crises, all of the time.
This is how we are. I'm sorry. I can only deal with 6 things at once. I don't want to deal with the 7th.
Wow.
All right. So after that, where are we?
We're gonna try to sneak into Lavender Falls, I imagine.
All righty. Lavender Falls. That doesn't sound like a game of sort.
Lavender Falls.
Not at all.
I mean, Adam went missing after you went there. I mean,
Maybe it's a magical place like Tahiti.
It's a Lavender Falls. It's a magical place.
It's a magical place.
oh, we're so screwed.
Don't worry about it. So let's have a piloting roll from you, Daryl, for sneaking into Lavender Falls.
It would be really messed up if we all find that Lavender Falls doesn't actually exist. But the idea is in our head because of Adam and his prodigious psychic ability.
Where are the falls? Where is this?
It's a barren rock. What the heck is here? There's nothing here but a door. There's no falls.
Can't find my map.
Your map is missing.
My online version map, yeah.
Oh.
Where I put it.
Oops.
Crap.
Well, you know what? We'll see if we can find trails wherever.
So let's have a piloting roll here of the D12 Agility of Pandora's Fury. Place your mid-bulk piloting. See how well we sneak into Lavender Falls.
I'm sorry, what was that, Bryce?
So we'll have a piloting roll for sneaking into Lavender Falls. So the D12 Agility of Pandora's Fury plus your mid-bulk piloting skill.
Alt transfer. That's it, right? What? Oh, son of a bitch, because I got the wrong dice in there. Sorry. There we go. 6. 12. So, not wonderful, but not bad.
Well, if anyone notices, they don't react as you saunter into Lavender Falls.
Okay. But your mysteriously typing, so that's not good.
No, this is something else there.
Okay.
Actually, I'm thinking, given that it's getting close to midnight, this might be a good place to pause before we get involved with the next phases of your operations here.
Fair enough.
So back to get involved is for laying trails and plotting operations and all that stuff there.
It's so hard.
And when we do it near the end of the night, our plans tend to go
Yeah.
kind of odd.
It's kind of mushy there, and we're all So yeah, we'll hold up here, and then we'll pick it up with the analysis of the information from the vice president and the other various machinations there involving Niska and the people of Lazarus and whatnot here.
All right.
So, I believe we will go with 4 advancement points and 5 plot points for the day's extravaganza.
Yeah, and get some plot points back. And some advancement points, as I spent them all.